So Uncle just started a stream too.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So I guess let me see.
We're staying yours, Denise, I think.
Well, it's not. He doesn't have a. He disabled the chat. I can't. That is a lack of communication.
Yeah, Rupert's just busted Agam.
Ooh.
Rupert's busted Agam with those screenshots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I created a room. Actually, Jack, you're not on my list. Hold on a sec.
That's all right, man.
I created a room. I stopped the broadcast, but you got a backup room. I added Denise should be in it as well. So if this room gets tainted, you could go into the other one.
I'll put my email address into this hangout, so you can just get me like that, bro. All right.
Well, Uncle, why don't you just start a stream?
Because I was about to go to bed.
Okay. Because I can only do one for a couple of hours. I have to go to work.
Yeah.
But there's still a hangout everybody can chat in.
Yeah, that's what I made that for. I just started. For me, the quickest way for me to do it is how you taught me, which was how to do a stream. So I did the stream, and then I terminated the video part of it, the YouTube part of it, and then just.
I saw that.
And then I just So it's just a quick way to just hurry up and get shit going. And I forgot you were doing one too. So I figured, oh well, I'll just keep making one, and then there's 2 rooms, so Bulldog gets in one. You guys can jump in the other one.
So when was that Agam shared that link?
The question for Adam is who was in the hangout in which he shared the link with?
It was about an hour and 15 minutes ago.
It was. It's a couple of groups, and it's all the groups that have got Bulldog and fucking Vlad and Bryn and all those people.
Oh.
He's been private messaging me. I'm only teasing him when I'm calling him the mole. But I didn't realise that he has been actually dropping links in old hangouts.
Yeah, you're actually right though. Yeah. Yeah. He is a mole. He is a mole.
I mean, I suppose I
kind of got pissed off with him before because he added Spiritus to the hangout and fucking no one likes him. He's like, oh, I didn't know Spiritus was a troll. I said, Agam, come on, man. I said, don't.
Yeah. He's the anti-woman troll for sure, that dude.
Yeah.
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 Some people on here, they actually think like you're fucking stupid or something, man. Fuck, you know.
I don't know. I come here for the entertainment. I think he's just looking for the entertainment.
That's what I think too.
Yeah.
He enjoys adding them. I don't know. He keeps sending me messages now.
Yeah, me too.
I'll try and be sincere on here. I think I probably am a bit too sincere on here, to be honest, at times.
Yeah, I'm just me on here.
Yeah, me too, man. But yeah, I think I'm just genuinely too sincere sometimes.
I don't know about that, man. It's actually good to have real people. Like that's the problem. Is a lot of dudes get on here and they're all characters.
Yeah.
Like the one I called out to Crypto, I think it was last night. I was like, dude, why are you acting like you're like all the Ivy League schools in America are recruiting you when he's merely a GED guy?
Yeah.
And in fact, that's not even in college. That's just a course that they offer, adults to finish their education, which is a high school equivalency.
Because he's stupid.
So it's not like he's even a college member of that school. It's just one of the courses. So he tells a story as if he's like, I think it was Berkeley he used the example of. Berkeley, I've seen. I'm like, how do you know? You never been to Berkeley in your life. It's just stuff like that pisses me off, man. When people walk,
and he'll say as well, he goes, "I've got plans. I got plans. I got something in the woodwork, man. Me." And I'm not gonna say it because the hangout's live, but yeah, I got something in the making, man. Pretty good.
Like the dude would be a cool dude if he was just him, not some special superhero,
special needs,
fucking college graduate dude.
600 million.
Oh, remember? Donnie's like 100 million fucking investment and all this shit. I'm like, here we go. I just get done calling out Cryptor on his make believe, Donnie comes out with his rhetoric, and I'm like, oh my god.
You know the way that Donnie, not Donnie, but you know the way Cryptor spins his stories? He kind of reminds me of Lysa. Joey Lysa's like, when I was 2, I climbed on top of the antenna on my roof. Like that. It kind of reminds me of the same thing.
Well, I think they have something in common. They both are like Rain Man.
Yeah, they both have severe case of Asperger's.
Actually, my favorite moment, I think, I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but Denise beat me to the punch. She was like, Cryptor, you're Two-Face. And I'm like, that's so true, dude. Even to this day, dude.
I don't care what I say. I say the truth. The shoe fits.
Yeah, like Cinderella, right? that glass slip of fit.
Cryptor's famous saying is, "What I will say is this."
Oh, I tell you what bothers me. It's like he'll say something. I told you. At the end of it.
Yeah, it's fucking creepy, isn't it? I can imagine him walking around his house going,
You're actually like Peter Griffin kind of thing,
Yes, he's got weird tics, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think it's more nervous tics. When he says something a bit out of his comfort zone, it seems to be more then.
Yeah, it's like a snarky little.
Yeah.
I can't even do it right.
I'd like to ask. I'd like to ask.
Go on, man.
Go
I
ahead.
would like to ask if Agam Agushera, right, is Indian Singh.
Yes, Agam Indian Singh, Vernon.
Okay, if
I'm pretty sure of it.
Rupert Cow posted a screenshot of multiple screenshots, and it exposes Agam Agushera as the mole. And
does he have that?
And Indian Singh has a wrench. If it's one and the same, why is a wrench a mole?
Because we're not 100% sure that
removing.
he's the person sharing them with Bulldog yet. They're just shared in old hangouts.
Well, put it this way, it's evidence. So, okay.
Yeah.
My God.
No, you're
I
right.
think Arkham likes stirring the pot, but I don't think he shared the link with Bulldog. I think it was JT that time.
Oh, yes, I'm certain JT.
But it was posted there.
I removed JT, and then 5 minutes later, Bulldog comes in. I'm no rocket scientist, but...
That's a hard one. I don't know if JT... Well... that's a hard one. I think it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Because JT has been, big fan club of Bulldog lately, but then again, Agam's, man, it's suspicious, man.
Peter, can you do me a favor, please? Can you please turn Chatterbait off when you're in the group with the boys? Thank you very much.
It's just funny. Yeah.
Pete, can you stop beating your meat when you're having civil discourse with us, please?
In England, that's called indecent exposure.
Pete in his chatterbait. You gonna tip anybody?
Hey, Pete, I can get my chest out for you if you're gonna make it rain. Give me some of that Skrilla.
So did someone come in and have my same avatar? Did
Yes.
they?
Yes, Pete.
Yeah, they had your same avatar. Same
Bulldog
avatar.
times your time ago, mate. Yeah.
I mean, he's never gonna let up. He's never gonna let up on me.
Hey, that's a good song, isn't that a song like some R&B song? Never gonna. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Pete, that's the only reason I ended up kicking you. There were two of you, same avatar, same name. One of them was Bulldog, so I just kicked you both.
Well, what was happening? There was multiple of us.
What was he doing? Was he typing?
The fastest trigger finger.
Was he typing?
No,
or
he was not. He was not typing. People have explained this already to you in the group. Just
don't be so damn slow, dude.
A clone came on. They sniped both of them. You're one of them.
I just wanted to know if he was typing something bad, so that's when you thought you snipe. But if sometimes I've seen two of Jack and two of somebody, and that happens sometimes, you know.
No, he joined. No, it said Peter Byrne has joined this call, so that was another account of you. Someone had copied an account of you, joined the call, and was going to snipe people with it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and you can't tell which one's the real one, so we just had to kick.
Yeah.
So sorry about that, mate.
Oh, it's okay. You know, that's Bulldog. You know.
No point crying over spilt milk, mate. Yeah, Bulldog's a little fucking child, man. Fucking.
But who added him? Who added him?
We don't know.
JT, we think. JT or Agam.
Because I just sent a message to Buddy, and he said if he finds out whoever does this, they're gone. They're gone.
Agam or JT.
Yeah, well, that's what I've just sent it. I sent a message to Buddy and Crystal, and I said Bulldogs come on the second night in a row, and so they're going to look at who did this, and whoever did it, they're not going to be ever coming back here. Because Buddy's had a fucking enough of it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
well, for this week, and then we'll have like next week.
No, he's sick and tired of it. Why do you think the Hangouts every day it's the same title? Why do you think it's that?
You tell me.
Had enough. It says don't add Bulldog.
I don't know how to answer your question.
Yeah,
I'm not asking you a question. I'm not asking a question.
You said, why do you think? Question mark.
Yeah. Okay. And it says don't add Bulldog.
Okay.
Yes, we know.
Exclamation point.
Yeah. And that means he's had enough.
Oh yeah, we know.
Man. Adam. I don't know if it means he had enough. We would have to ask him.
Well, Bulldog's earned himself another a day's ban anyway. So.
Yep, sure, cool. I'm fine. Thank you for adding me back.
No problem, man.
Oh, you're lucky, mate. You're lucky, mate. We all voted for you not to come back, like.
It was a close call.
Uncle was like, nah, you can't do that to him, boys.
Yeah, that's right, dude. I had to stick up for Trans-Tasman, you know, Australasia. I was like, dude, I don't know, man.
That Peter Burns, he's a monster. He's crikey, mate. We got a monster.
But
it's a wild thing.
Yeah, but hang on. If Uncle doesn't add me back, we can't talk about rugby, and none of you guys like rugby, so you know.
That's right. So he's always got my vote.
Well, you ain't gonna flood the chat with rugby because I sniped the pair of you.
Well, I'd rather you think about rugby. I'd rather you think about rugby, then hear you
Chatterbaits.
making those little pigging noises when you're beating your meat.
Yeah, on Chatterbait. You shouldn't do that, Peter. That's fucking wrong, man.
It is weird. It's like, yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
You wait till you're not on with us, and you're in your own little private neighborhood.
It's fine. It's okay. You can talk about it for the next hour. It's okay.
We will.
Well, dude, you're like the type of dude. See, what it is though is you're like the dude. Okay, there's a pornographic magazine on the coffee table. You got 4 of your mates with you, and y'all start sausage festing over this one magazine. That's just weird, dude. Most people don't do that.
Who says I'm sausage festing? Anyway.
No, we're not saying that. We're saying it's comparable.
Yeah.
Because you'll be on Chatterbait.
Okay.
You'll be on Chatterbait.
Now we're on. Hang on. Whoa. Now we're on this subject. Now we're on the subject.
Okay.
What was the best magazine? Was it for the articles in Playboy, or did we all like Hustler?
Who the fuck even buys porno mags?
No, I'm furthering the conversation. That's all.
I've never bought a porno mag in my life, mate.
Since you want to talk about it, so I'm just going to keep.
Talking about
you want
you.
me to, yeah.
That it's
Well,
creepy.
you're Chatterbait. We know that.
Weird.
You
when you're on a call.
And then we hear it in the background. We're having a conversation about something. And suddenly,
and you're there pulling.
Look at who it is, and it's PETA. And we're like, dude, he's like, how many dudes on the panel? And he's sausage festing himself with a whole bunch of dudes talking.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's what we think.
He's not denying it though. But you do it though, Pete, don't you? Yeah, look.
Okay, here we go, Peter. Peter, come on, bro.
No, I'm not gonna get triggered. I'm not gonna get triggered by your nonsense. No.
But
It's not nonsense.
We're not trying to
We're
trigger.
just telling you. We're just. Oh, actually, I'm not telling
Well,
you. I'm asking you.
you've just told me. Everybody's told me 10 times. So okay,
Well,
you told me 10 times.
Stop it then.
Well,
stop
yeah,
it then.
tell me another 20 times if you like.
Hey, well, we
If I
would
do,
tell
though,
you if
will
we
you
didn't keep
stop?
hearing you doing it.
Do you want me to start
Yeah.
clapping and stuff like Bulldog?
Yeah,
I'm
do
the
that.
guy.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
just
want.
give-
Type of guy that
Yeah,
gets
come on,
locked up
come on,
and
Uncle.
stands
Yeah,
outside
do
the
that.
school.
Come on,
No.
come on,
I'm not
Uncle.
gonna,
Do
I'm not
that.
gonna steal his gimmick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Just like
No,
that.
but you got to use words at the same time.
I can't use words.
Yeah. Here we
Yeah,
go.
All
Go
we
ahead.
ask is that you refrain from beating your meat with us on the panel. That's all.
On a call.
Yeah. It's not too much to ask, really, is it? It's just like common decency.
I mean, by all means, just say, right, boys, I'll be back in a bit. I'm just going to go and have a nice wank. And then come back.
Yeah.
That would be better than
Then come
hearing
back.
picking noises.
Ping.
Dropping that money in the tip jar, Pete.
I'm tipping Grizz, man. Ping.
Here, Pete, I got a 20 here for you, mate.
Nothing under 100. Nothing. Nothing under 100. Sorry.
Well, for
Nothing
your
under
wrinkly prick. God, you charge a lot. How many women do you... I don't even know how Chatterbait works. How do you earn money then what do you do? How does it actually work? How does this lucrative industry work?
Peter puts a G-string on and shakes his money maker for the camera.
And people actually like, wow, man.
Yeah, people
You know
give
what?
Peter money for showing his bits.
Don't give me ideas, mate, boys.
Peter, I've got one more request, dude. Can you please refrain from having dick pits go spreading all over the Hangouts? We don't want to see your sausage, dude.
Yeah. I have seen your meat a few times now, Peter.
Keep your meat private, you and your missus, okay? And if you don't have a missus, keep it private with yourself and your right.
Yeah, well, Bulldog posted that, so you know.
Well, how did it get out there in the first place?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that means you sent it someone.
You helped him out somehow. So no more dick pics. No more.
We've upset him. Because that's the thing with Peter. He can do something wrong and like someone will pull him up and then
But that's why. The only reason why I brought that up is that's why he gets $100 per pick.
$100, man. Bloody hell. I don't even want to go on to I don't even want to type it in the internet chat about. But nah, I don't need to be a cam boy.
Type Peter Ben chat a bit.
Oh man, does it come up?
I don't know. I'm just trolling. I'd never type that in.
I wonder what his username is.
Probably Peter Ben.
Pete the prick puller.
I don't wonder at all.
Big Pete's meat.
Why are you teasing Peter? What did he ever do to you?
Hey,
well,
the
first thing he's done is we got to see his dick pic a lot. And then me and Grizz and a few other members were having a great conversation when suddenly ping, we're like, what the fuck? He's spanking his meat while we're talking.
All right, yeah, that's a bit gross.
It's almost violating.
Rupert.
Yeah.
Rupert, what do you think his username would be?
Oh, I have no idea. I think he's just still a guest.
What do you think about Big Pete's meat? Does that sound about right?
Big Pete machine, man.
I don't want to be searched on that. No.
Peter Big Ben.
Pete the prick puller. Prick puller Pete.
Pete's meat 44.
Pickled Pete.
Pickled Pete.
Pickled Pete. Yeah, there we go.
Oh man. That's wrong.
Chris High is in the house.
Yeah.
What's this guy on about?
That's Bob. Is cool. It's like before you were here, like 2 years ago.
God, it's been that long. Whoa.
That guy's trouble. He rickrolled me way too many times.
Oh shit, Pete left.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Because you keep teasing him, you bullies. You're just like Bulldog.
Well, we weren't as bad though. We're not like. Oh, okay. I get. Well, no, he'll be back.
No, it's not as bad.
Nah.
You're laughing at him, not with him.
I just wanted clarification that when I'm in a call, I don't know how these other boys feel, but I'm sure they feel the same as me. That I don't appreciate, and I kind of find it very uncomfortable when he's got chat about open. He's wanking, like he's having a wank on a live call when we're trying to have a discussion. I find that very uncomfortable.
Ping.
That is pretty weird, yeah.
Ping. But nah, maybe we could have toned it down a bit and not milked it as much as we did. But yeah.
Yeah, I suppose we should have toned it down. I was instigating a lot, but it was fun.
We did start trying to joke with you at first, but you just
or badass Bulldog, that's for sure.
No, not that badass.
But anyway,
post the pictures.
if he wanted to respond, I'm sure we would let him. Or Bulldog would be like, rah, 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 rah. Ruh, ruh, ruh. Now he's going to guilt trip us all.
Respect the woman. Well,
Oh, here we go.
that's diplomatic of him, but he should know that I talk as vulgar as you guys most of the time.
Well, I don't know that we're talking vulgar at all. We're addressing someone's behavioral patterns and
Oh my
trying
God.
to ask for respect for those of us that are on panel.
That's and it makes it
So
even
this
worse
Indian
now.
guy,
If
he's
there's
like
a
bizarre,
woman,
dude.
If there's a female in the call and he's on Chatterbait having a wank while there's other females in the call, that's wrong.
Who did that?
Pete on Chatterbait.
He was, oh my God, he was fapping while he was in a call?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
Pete.
you can hear it. You can hear.
I
You
think
can hear the
Peter's just one
Chatterbait.
that's been caught.
Oh,
I've heard
Jesus.
of other people being caught wanking in Hangout.
Yeah, I've never been on.
Well, they're
I've never
muted.
actually been on
You know
Chatterbait.
something?
And, I
That's
can
disgusting.
hands down say, yeah, I can hands down say I've never been caught wanking.
With me either.
Sorry, Denise. Sorry.
I
That's
have
just
never-
way too much information for a lady.
It's okay. Because
Well, can you imagine, right? If we didn't have a nice, I thought we were being polite to Pete actually, while
He was. to be
while
honest.
including some humor and having a laugh about it.
oh,
I'm saying,
did you
dude,
guys
when Denise is on, I'm sure Denise would appreciate our effort to change his behavior, because in the future Denise could be talking and suddenly she starts hearing ping, ping, and then Sasha's slapping in the background, and that's not a nice feeling. It's almost violating. It's weird, dude.
Yeah.
No, I just
When he
I noticed-
posted,
Excuse me.
when,
Excuse
when
me.
he posted the picture of his ex-girlfriend, wherever she came from, Thailand, I think it was.
Yeah.
You just look at him, and you can. I'm not being nasty or nothing. This is just how I see it. Like, he is that type of creep, pedo type of man. Like, he's just got that look. He's just got that weird look. He's like the type of guy that would get arrested outside of school if he's got a bag of sweets.
I'd like to know what that ping is.
That's when the cam girl gets tokens.
Okay, cam girl.
They're getting paid.
lost
Yeah, you can
them.
send them tokens, and
Okay,
tell them to
send
do
the girl-
stuff.
Where do
Also, you mean you really do hear like ping ping when you send them tokens?
where are these
I've only had it
tokens
once.
being sent?
Ronan, Chatterbait is a porno site, and the ladies on there are say like at home, just in their room,
Yeah.
doing vulgar.
Live cams.
So I guess you get like so many. I've never been on there, but I would imagine you get so long to look at them, and then you have to pay more or the curtain.
Oh, it's a
No,
pay
it's free.
site. It's a pay
Yeah,
site.
imagine it works like that, probably.
No, it's actually free.
It's free.
Right.
And
It's run exactly like this. There's a side chat, but people can donate and tell them to do things.
Whoa.
And
really,
that ping is when they receive donated. You know,
Sounds
they even have the donator thing like somehow intertwined with the software of a dildo that's inside of them most of the time.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you can get you
Pretty
can get
advanced stuff.
smart dildos now, can't you? Smart
Sounds
dildos, man. The Internet of Things.
And normally that ping is the sound of them receiving tokens from someone.
Oh, okay. So a token is worth whatever it's worth, and then if they hear more pings, it's more tokens.
Yep.
Okay, thank
And
you.
they can
I'm caught up-
exchange
I'm caught up
these
now.
tokens for,
I'm
and
caught
they
up on the
can they
ping.
exchange these tokens for real money?
Yeah. A lot of
Oh,
You know.
cool, man.
girls are doing it and making a living off of it.
Mm.
Even couples are doing it.
I was just about to say I might find a girl and like me and a girl can set up like some live webcam shit. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Would you watch me?
No.
Interesting.
Oh.
Fuck no. That would be awkward.
Okay, I YouTube. That's it.
He just googled it. Ronan just googled chatbait. Oh no, we're never going to hear from Ronan again now.
Well, no, I forget. I believe it was Peter Ben who put the link up one time, and I went to it. It was like, okay, it looked like a porn site. I just left it. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was, so I looked at it. It said Chatterbait, but I never heard of so-called ping. I guess I'd have to click on one of the videos, and then I'd hear the ping. Okay, got it. Thank you. I'm caught up.
No worries, man.
Yeah, you have to do some amount of research, Ronan.
Yeah, but I mean, if
Research.
you really just want to watch porn, just go to bloody Pornhub. That's the best, isn't it? Really, Pornhub's the best.
I don't know. They've all got advertising bullshit now, haven't they?
Pornhub have got their own range of sex toys now as well.
I like the statistics that they post. Like, did you see after the Hawaiian false alarm not too long ago? There was a statistic of how much Pornhub bandwidth was like on during the fake thing and then after. It was hilarious. Bandwidth like went up by 17 times right after. It's pretty funny.
Oh my god.
Okay, so because there was that warning, traffic went up.
Everyone went to Pornhub
after they found out the warning was fake.
Oh, after. Oh, what a relief! Let's go masturbate.
Exactly. Basically,
Right.
I'm guessing. We're not gonna die. Oh, I can go masturbate.
Ejaculate.
Interesting concept.
Well, I almost fell asleep, dudes. That's weird.
I was doing that last night.
How did you fall asleep while speaking to such delightful people as me?
I know, man. That's weird, eh?
So what was you actually doing to actually almost fall asleep? Was like sat back in a chair like a rocking chair?
Yeah, dude, I just kind of sat back and was reading some shit.
Do you need to get trolled? You know, you need to get somebody in here to troll you and get in an argument, and then you'll be awake.
Yep. Be like, what's up, dudes? I need someone to, like, pick on. No, I'm kidding.
Me.
Oh, dude, I never can pick on you.
I volunteer as tribute.
Okay. Jesus is fake.
That's wrong.
And the Jews, they control
The
everything.
Jesuits never did anything
Jesuits,
wrong.
Those guys are would-be.
Well, Uncle actually agrees with me on that more or less anyway, so he can't really. Unless he's just looking to troll, then.
I don't know what Uncle agrees with. He's on the fence with everything. I think he's a flat earther.
The influence of it.
Did you hear me on that? That was pretty good. I thought I was convincing.
No, I haven't heard it yet.
Oh,
What
you
was your
didn't hear me
argument?
arguing with Richard and the rest of the guys about, you know, defending the position of flat Earth?
No, I did not. I heard about it.
Oh, dude, I was brilliant.
What was your argumentation?
Fuck, I don't remember. Let's see. One of the things I used was a helicopter hovering. So the theory is that it should be able to hover and shit comes to it. If we're living on a spinning ball that moves thousands of miles an hour, it should just be able to go up, hover there, and shit just like goes by it. Right?
Uh-huh.
That was one of my things I used. I don't know, dude. I had a website that I was reading off of.
That's some really good reasoning there.
Oh, dude, and then you shoot a bullet up, and guess what happens, man? Because it's flat and not spinning, it comes right back down. The bullet doesn't come down 1,000 miles an hour, in a different location. What's another stupid one? The other one I used was, hey, man, if you look at clouds, on the bottom of the clouds, they're flat.
That rattled me last night, that did. I was like, oh my god. Like, honestly, man, you come across like you was fucking so serious as well, man.
Because that claim guy, right? That claim guy, what's his name? Claim something or other.
Claim your
he likes to identify himself as a black Israelite. And then he also is a flat earther. And I noticed like Alex and them were like starting to combat him. And I'm like, dude, they're going to recreate the same argument that they always have. But which at the time, Richard was kind of boss hogging the argument and just going on a philosophy tirade about the mindset of these people. And I'm like, all right, man, give them one kind of scientific evidence and then go into your rhetoric about the philosophy of their mindset of their flat earth belief system. That's all I was doing. So I went in there and I was like, okay, dude. And I started throwing down some bullshit scientific type of evidence of flat earth. And I think I opened with the cloud one.
I think it's, excuse me, I think it's a misnomer, mental philia, which mean, well, like an audio file, a file, Phile. I'm an audiophile. I enjoy the sound of music. Yes, I'm an audiophile, and a pedophile enjoys children. So a mental file would enjoy the mind. I would think it would be like a mental phobia. You don't want to think anything else. It's, you just, like I said, maybe you could come up with a better term.
Well, I could probably, because he comes, that's right, he's running with that new term now, and I says, I'm glad you named that. But I never got to, but the problem is well, never mind.
The problem is the word itself. He could maybe find a better word, but it would be more of a phobia because the flat earth does not want to think beyond its own imagined parameters, because that's what they are, imagined parameters. So, okay, fine. If they don't, that would be a phobia, to be scared of something.
Scared.
Right? So a philia would be to be drawn by something, like, again, me being an audiophile, right? Okay, I'm drawn to that.
Yeah.
But how could you be mental philia? That means you're drawn to the mind to think. Okay, that doesn't make sense to me. Okay, to me, again.
No, it's spreading. It's about spreading your stuff to other people's minds. It's about, trying to manipulate people's minds. It's not about a fear of mind change. It's about how they try and manipulate other people's minds, like, by saying basic things like the clouds are flat. So,
okay, wouldn't that be an apologist?
Well, I don't know. Richard's coined the term mental philia. That I've only heard him hear it in the sense, like when Hank has tried to teach people about flat Earth and stuff, and that's mental philia on that person. Like it's an action that Hank was doing on someone. It's not a person, like a title of a person.
Oh, okay. Okay, that would make sense. That would make sense. Thanks.
And the mental philia is, taking advantage of someone's mind. Like, other philias.
Religiphilia or theosphilia or white power philia. I guess. Yeah. Okay. So it's a mental philia.
I don't know. I've only heard it from Richard, to be fair.
Well, no, like I said, that's why I was just questioning the term.
Well, that's because he's the one that came up with it. That's so.
Well,
let's see
no, we have to test it, obviously, and that's what I'm doing. I'm testing it.
Well, he told me specifically he came up with that. I think he was talking to you in relation to that topic.
Well, no, that's fine. That's fine. But
okay.
I'm glad I inspired him, because he's misapplying the term to me, you know, because I call him out and he gets mad. He, you know, frail ego and all. So okay, you know, but it doesn't apply to me. I know that much because he's wanting me to basically, you know, fall under fist and thumb for him because he's the king. I don't play that. Anyway. I am glad I inspired him. I am glad. Thank you again. I inspire many threats of violence.
Hey, Ronan, I noticed that as well because the other day when he was arguing with me, he was trying to say that I had a big ego. And I thought, well, you're just projecting what you have onto me because I called him a child. And he didn't like that because I was being derogatory towards him like he was doing to me.
Oh, well, no, myself, I'm thinking now, you know, trying to remember. And the earliest I remember of that was when I was chatting with someone here, people here, and I pointed out, well, yeah, they say race war, and Mr. Garnash took issue with that, and around that time is where he came up with that term, you know, and he was trying to apply it to me, and I said, well, and I, you know, I know where he stands. I explained it to him, and he doesn't like it because he's, you know, he's just a king. Supposedly I'm a legend, so I don't know. I never claimed that. But, you know, like I said, it's one of those situations. It's a clash of ego, you know. So, okay, that's fine. But like I said, I don't think the term applies to me because we know why he's doing it. But anyway, okay. But it is mental, yeah, a flat earth person, an alt-right person, you know, anybody who tries to impose their ideology onto others. Okay, that would make sense. Sure.
Well, let me get this straight. So Grizz London, he didn't like. So, well, hold on. He refers to himself as a king. You can't get any more egotistical than that.
Well, that's true. And you know, the first inkling. Is that too much of a term? Inkling I had about his frail ego was when Dave Simpson imitated his voice and called him by his name, Richard. And he went, I mean, within 2 minutes, he left. And then, there's a chink in the armor, you know, so to speak. He's a bright man, very bright man. But that self-entitlement and arrogance, that's where I call him out. You all know the history. Anyway. But,
yeah,
but like I said, when he focuses on a topic, man, I can learn so much. But then when he becomes, you know, arrogant, you know, dismissing of people when I ask a question, well, hey, I'm going to have fun. Go ahead, please.
No, I was just going to say that I think it's funny, though, because I've noticed that he had an ego himself and he was trying to project, you know, what his perceived ego is onto me for, you know, me being combative towards him and using the same kind of rhetoric and derogatory insults that he uses on me against him. That was my part.
Oh, I got a phone call. Be right back, guys.
Whoa.
Wank time.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ding.
Bling.
Bling.
That is token sound. Shake that ass.
Hold on. Where's my credit card? Oh, there it is. All right, dude. I might have to go on mute for about 5 minutes.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Ping, ping,
Ding.
ping, ping, ping.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I thought I muted.
I don't
Like a
know.
lot.
I'm making it up. I don't know.
I know. All right. I'll put my credit card away. I'll save it for later.
Bling, bling.
Donnie's here. Can we add Donnie to panel?
Chronicles.
Oh, the $100 million guy.
That's right.
You guys are just jealous.
Yeah, probably, dude. I mean, have you seen his graphics process?
Rupert.
Come on.
Your trolling game's weak.
That's right.
What?
Dude, I'm only like racking in $20 million fucking real estate deals here. He's over there fucking around with $100 million fucking investments.
He could buy you.
Oh shit, let me put my Monopoly game away.
I was actually playing a game of Monopoly the other day. It was pretty fun.
Okay. Oh god, I can't stand that game.
Hey, it was going well, but this guy wanted to leave like halfway through, so he just ended up making loads of bad deals, gave loads of people like whole house streets and stuff, and just left, and he just messed the game up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind.
I like it.
But
It's fun. I like it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's why it's still around. It's a classic game. Roll,
Why don't
move,
you like
pay
it?
money.
Why don't you like it?
Because it's roll, move, pay money, and really boring for hours on end.
No, it's some element of luck to it, I guess. But you know, it is what it is. You've got to be smart to make deals to get houses and stuff. Yeah.
Hey man, go past go for $200. Oh crap!
Yeah.
Get out of jail free.
Give me
card.
that paper.
Just be the car. The car always wins.
Yeah, that's true.
I was a dog. I was a dog and a cat.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now you can
Made
get
a
those
mistake right
themed,
there.
dude. Every time I go like to these shops, dude, you can get like these themed boards now, man, with like the
Ping,
different licensing themes.
Ping,
Probably. I almost bought the NRL one.
ping, ping, ping.
Ronan, dude, calm down.
Sounds like BB guns.
Science magazine is not worth tipping, dude.
Ping, ping.
Aaron Raw, stop tipping Aaron Raw.
No, you're the one talking. I'm just pinging.
I know, dude. I'm
I
telling you,
found-
it's weird
I
when
got,
you're.
I got a new one. I got a new one.
Oh yeah.
Ping, ping.
I wonder what he's watching.
That'll be great when Peter Ben is in here and he's
You
talking.
mean like
about-
now?
Well, he's not listening. He's probably away. You know, probably fixing a drink or something.
Yeah,
Oh, actually,
He would
on
have
the
been.
side.
He would have been chatting by now. You know.
that's true. Well, we're on a subject that he's still sensitive about.
Yeah, ping ping.
Ping,
Ping,
ping.
Ping, ping, ping.
Dude,
Even-
Pete's cool
even
because
the-
we wouldn't have this kind of conversation if Pete wasn't here. Him and Alex, man. Must be dudes in. Well, I can't say that. Ping.
Oh, mate, this bitch just donated 50 quid to me, boys.
Ping ping.
Ping, ping.
Ping, ping.
That'll work.
Do the Donald Trump chart march.
That'll work very well when someone is like going on for such a long time, just start pinging him.
Yeah, I was thinking of incorporating that.
Yeah,
now.
versus muting them, right? Just everybody start pinging. I think it'd be hilarious.
Ping.
We'll find the first victim soon enough.
So
Yeah, this
either
should be
Kiwi, Crypto, you'll be one of them.
There you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
I hope
there,
it's crypto.
right there. Right there.
Ping,
Kiwi,
ping.
right? 8 hours of ping.
Oh my!
It'll work best though when he's engaged in his own conversation, right?
give him
And he's
mental
like 2
breakdown.
minutes into one of his conversations, and suddenly out of the blue, one of us starts going ping, ping. He'll get probably pissed.
That's the point. That's the point. Let them go.
Yeah.
Let them get started. Let them get rambling. All of a sudden, ping.
I think it sounds best when it's like two pings in a fairly high pitched tone, like close together, like a ping ping.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know the sound. It's like ping, ping. Like that.
Kinda, yeah, yeah.
Ping, ping, ping.
Yeah.
Ping, ping,
But
ping.
I think it's funny if you can keep it quiet as well, personally. Like a quiet ping that's high tone.
Mm.
Not like really quiet, but just a bit more. So it's more like a background noise.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
sure here. So it doesn't matter the ping sound is always the same?
Yeah, you wanna try and keep it consistent.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's a
I'm saying if there's
The resonance, like the resonance of it.
in other words, it does it go ping ping or ping 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 ping. It's different.
That's it.
it.
That's
it right there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
there you go. Now Rupert Tower has a new tool. There you go. There you go. That's even funnier. That's even funnier.
Peter's probably
Peter.
whacking it right now. He's probably wanking hard out. Going, I'm going to get back at these motherfuckers. You just
Peter,
wait until I'm ready.
Peter, didn't we just have a conversation about
Man,
this?
I'm hard just listening to these things.
Use it, Buddy W. He won't know what hit him. He won't know what hit him.
Ping.
Ping, ping.
Ping, ping, ping.
Ping.
And if the person is really, I mean, belaboring the point, and the rest of the panel is doing it all at once, it'll really sound fun. I'm trying to take a sip of tea and I can't hold my laughter.
See, we used to have days like this all the time back in the old days on Amanda.
Yep. That's what I was talking about. I think, I don't know, we're talking about it again, but I talked about that for like the last couple of days here and there, and it's like, man, those were good old days, and I think we're starting to get them back.
It's just certain people who come up and then they bring the same stuff over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, I agree with that. There needs to be like new shit going on in the world. It's like a boring time in the world now, right?
That's right.
Bing! God damn, that's so awesome. I'm jealous now. How in the hell does he do that? Dude, that sounds like you just got your ass whooped in Street Fighter and you put in another quarter in to continue the game. That's going back to my good old days.
I didn't get the sounds either.
Excuse me?
Rupert's a badass techie. Hey, you don't have one of the Mario jumps, do you?
No, I don't have a soundboard in front of me.
Oh,
I had to look that up on YouTube and then copy the MP3 out of it and play it through another sound program.
Yeah, there was a couple dudes back in the good old days of what the hell was that place called? The Great Debate Room, and there would be like a dude or two that would just have a whole conversation with those soundboards with certain people, like soundboard of like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something like that.
Jay Tudor actually had a conversation
Yeah.
with Bob High got him.
That's like a thing of legend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jay
I lost
Tudor
it.
having a conversation with a soundboard of wow.
That'll live on in my memory.
I think it's when Jay Tudor was fresh to hang out, so he wasn't sure.
Yeah. That's when me and him were pretty new still. That was quite a while ago now.
That was a while. A while. Bing! I can't believe Peter's that embarrassed.
Why is he he's asking me who I'm watching. I don't do chat about my friend.
Denise, don't unmute him.
That's for creepy men like you, man.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Ping.
I think he thinks it's me, man.
Peter. All right.
That's right.
Hey, Ronan, is there a music you don't like?
No, no.
What do you think of rap?
Rap, it's pretty good. Very poetic.
Poetic. Nice.
Is that the note?
Yeah. You'd have to stop the strings, Chopper.
Higher pitch. Higher pitch.
Well, no, I like all musics. Yes. Go ahead, please. That's all I wanted to do.
'Cause I got a dissed in to rap it. Most of it sounds pretty trash to me.
You don't like music?
I don't like rap. No.
Copy.
You're not my friend no more, Grizz.
You don't like all rap or mostly rap?
I do not like most rap.
Okay, so there's a couple songs here and there that you don't mind.
Guess so. I've not really heard many good ones, but I can't just say I'm gonna hate all rap ever. Can I?
Yeah. Okay, that's truthful. That's fair enough. That's.
I would say that there's plenty of songs in each genre that I just don't like because they're not good songs. But each genre has pretty good songs. Cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Quite a lot of rap seems to be derogatory kind of stuff, though. Yeah.
Well, for me,
Yes, Peter. Eminem was good. Yeah, he's good, but I don't know. He's getting on now, man. I think he's like starting to get not bored of it, but he's just coming to the end of his career now, where
His Marshall days are better.
Yeah. He just wants to fucking. I think he slowly but surely just wants to leave it all behind in a way.
I'll listen to gospel or deathcore. It doesn't matter. If it's good, it's good. That's it. If it appeals to my ear, I like it. I'm not saying every song within gospel or deathcore is like a favorite. I wouldn't say that. I'm just saying.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, please.
Why is Peter typing when he could be talking?
Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. I'm trying to get. It's an E. I can't get it. I can't get that note. I can't reach it. Bing, bing.
Oh, that's a better pitch. That's a nice. That's the perfect ping.
Well,
that's the perfect ping for pulling pricks.
Well, that's okay. Well, that's even weird, Peter, that you'd be typing to us while pinging away. He likes Eminem. Eminem was good, but he's gone mainstream. And I asked him, why are you not talking, dude? And he's like, ping, ping, that's why.
Yeah, creepy, man.
Creepy, man. Even that's weird. Hurry up and finish already, and then join the panel. But first have a shower or something, dude. Wash your hands.
Yeah, wash your hands, bro.
Don't want to get cum on that keyboard, bro.
Disinfect your keyboard.
You gotta He's got the trash bag over top of that sucker.
You guys are very sanitary.
Yes. Indeed we are.
You don't want to spread infection.
Well, no, you have to dispose of the evidence. See?
Grace.
Oh my god!
Oh, don't it's me dog, man.
Oh,
Whoever that is.
oh no, no, no,
dog,
no! That's not cool. Oh hell no!
Oh, that sounds horrible, man.
All right, dude. I'm about to mute your ass. Oh, thanks, Jack.
What even was that, Grace?
I don't know,
That's
but it's
right,
in my
man.
dog's ears,
What,
man.
what me, man?
Yeah, it was.
No, I just typing in high pitched ping noises, so that's what came up.
Yeah. Well, now I'm ringing.
You should find the brown noise.
You know, Grizz, in another 10 years or 20 years, you keep that up, and you're going to have what's called tinnitus. And you'll have that permanently.
Yeah, you'll have that ringing in the ears, constant tinnitus, man.
Nah, I'll be all right.
All right. Yeah,
That's
you
what
can
they
live with
both say.
It gets getting used to, though. When you first get it, it's like, holy shit. It drives you nuts. Then you learn to live with it.
What actually causes that?
Well, there's
Not a clue.
loud decibels, air pressure, earwax. What else? That's about off the top of my head. What can
Oh,
cause
yeah.
that.
Oh, so it's
Mostly in
it's a
shell
range of
shock
things. I didn't
victims.
realise that.
What ends up happening is the ear muscles that actually detect sound get strained so much. It's like your brain is constantly hearing a pitch.
Mm.
People who have shell shock mostly have it. And a lot of people, that listen to like music. Someone who stretch their eardrum muscles beyond the point.
Yeah.
I'll be
So,
all right.
so like sometimes to deal with that is a background sound.
There are actual techniques to deal with it. There was a
I
good
know,
video
dude,
someone did recently.
Yeah.
Just by pushing on the right spot on your head.
Well, sometimes.
Who just joined?
Peter.
We got a new one.
Right, have you stopped? Have you finished your business now, Pete? I'll take that as a no.
Peter, what are you doing, Peter?
What was that? Now the lady wants to know, Peter. Do not ignore a lady.
You there, Denise?
Yes.
Peter's ignoring a young lady.
Yeah, that's not like you, Peter.
Peter,
Well
that's
done.
no way
Peter.
you was brought up, son.
Well done, Peter.
I brought you up better than this, mate. Pete, don't you invest in oil and shit?
Jeez, I should have just invited Bulldog. No, I'm kidding.
I think Pete's a big oil investor.
That's right.
Well, dude, one of the times he showed off his bank account to us, and he's got some dough on him, man.
Oh.
Ooh.
Why did Peter say that last comment?
Oh, hold on.
I don't know. Let's have a look.
Letting a 10-year-old play in the play. What? I don't understand that either.
Peter's being creepy.
What?
No.
Well, it's your conversation. You know what you're talking about, going on about all this snickering. It's like 10-year-old. It's like 10-year-olds in the playground.
Big man, I just asked you. Don't you invest in like oil and shit?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
To be fair, we won't be doing it if you had me watching porn while you're speaking to us. So you got yourself to blame.
No brain.
I get oil from Russia, the oil comes from Vladivostok in Russia, and it's deposited in Singapore.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Love you long time.
Morning, everybody. What y'all doing over here arguing about oil and stuff?
Blade of the Immortal. I don't think I've seen that. Some movie called Blade of the Immortal. I don't know why that's on my list, but it is.
Oh, they're good films. Blade with Wesley Snipes.
Is it? Well, no, it says
Yeah,
Blade of the Immortals.
Oh, I don't know that one.
I don't know that one either. It's on my list for some reason. I don't know why.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Has anybody seen that? It's an old movie, but it's a very good movie. It's called Silkwood.
Silkwood.
Nice.
Nah. Give us a quick synopsis of it.
Well, it's with what's her name? She's very famous. Meryl Streep.
Oh,
and the singer, the black woman, the dark woman, Cher.
Oh, Cher.
Meryl Streep well, she's Indian. Cher is she's Native American Indian.
Ah, interesting, man.
And so Meryl Streep and Cher and what's his name? What's his name? Kurt Russell. And it's all about a nuclear plant, and this is an actual true story actually, and it's all about that she worked in a nuclear plant, and she was an advocate because she found out that they were doctoring when you take an X-ray of a what do you call it, nuclear rod. When you take an X-ray, there can't be any faults in the nuclear rod. And what they were doing, the head of the department, he was using a felt pen, and so the imperfection comes up as a white spot, and he was blocking them out. And she found this out, and so she became an advocate, and she went to Washington, and she was trying to expose this. And I won't tell you anything more because that will spoil it, but it was a true story.
Yeah. Cool. I'll have to check that out when I got an hour or two to spare.
Yeah, I think it was back in the 90s or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's a good movie.
Sounds cool, man. I'm about to put that on my list.
Well, it's all about, that whole exposure, what's going on with nuclear reactors and how people were, doing bad things back then in the day,
Wow, yeah, like being neglectful in a job position like that, that's pretty serious, yeah.
Well, if you put a bad nuclear rod in a reactor, what's going to happen?
Meltdown.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We all love you, really, Pete.
I know you do. I know. I know.
No, I'm trying to find this movie. That's pretty much a big deal. That's as big as, like, I would say Edward Snowden.
Yeah, Silkwood. Silkwood.
Yeah, Snowden, that's a good film. Snowden's a good film.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, very good. I mean, he's still in Russia. He's still in Russia now.
Yeah, God bless Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
Nah, man, fair play to fair play to the Russian government as well for giving him asylum in that country, man.
But you know, the person I feel most sorry for is Julian Assange. Yeah.
Yeah, America's gone to some pretty crazy lengths to try and get him back over to America, haven't they?
Mm-hmm. I mean, look at Chelsea Manning.
But he's 6 years. He's been 6 years in the London
Ecuadorian embassy.
Yeah, he's been there for fucking 6 years.
Poor guy.
And everybody thinks. Some people think he's a traitor, but he exposed the American government. That's all he did. He didn't give any secrets. Nobody died because what he showed. Nobody died or anything. He exposed. Remember you saw the helicopter and they were shooting these innocent people on the ground? Remember you see that?
Yeah, mate, I've seen that, mate. That's fucking disgusting, that is.
Yeah, that's right. And he exposed that. Yeah.
Oh, might have upset No Brains.
Nah, he drops in and out.
Yeah, but Chelsea Manning's cool. She's out and about now.
Yeah, that was a boy. Wasn't it a boy to start with, and then what's a girl?
Yeah, yeah, but now he's a she now. He's a she.
Well, no, he chooses. He thinks he's a she, but it's still a he.
Mm.
Yeah, but when you look at his pictures, it's pretty much looking like a she, isn't it?
No, you can tell it's still a dude.
I know, but he's got the long hair. He's trying to dress. He's trying to dress as a
still
woman.
looks like a bloke, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah. You can call it a girl. I'll call it a dude who's trying to look like a girl. So.
Well, that's all I said. He's a dude, but he's trying to look.
You said he's a she.
Well, he's trying to look like a she. That's all I'm trying to say.
Right, well, there you go.
Jesus.
Yeah, these people that come up with this, what is it? Non-gender bind. What is it? What the fuck?
Non-binary gender.
Yes, like fucking hell, man.
Yeah, where you're neither a boy or a girl. You're something in between. Or whatever.
Like baffles.
Yeah,
me,
it's called.
baffles
In a previous millennia, that would be known as mental illness, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. No, you're right, man. Fucking, there's no in between, man. You're either a boy or a girl. There's just no. It's literally black and white, boy, girl. Yes, no. There's no in between.
The problem with society now is it's normalizing things that are normal.
Yep. And not biologically normal either. Biologically true.
Yeah, like transgenderism contradicts, literally biology. Whether someone's a man or a woman doesn't depend on what they identify as. It's what the biology of the genetics of the human being is.
Exactly, bro.
Real there.
Yep.
Biology.
But see, some countries are phobic to this, but in Thailand, there's no problem. You can be a transgender in Thailand, even in Australia. You can be a transgender in Australia. we don't have a big issue with that. But there's some countries, maybe like the UK or America, they got this really big fear about this. But there's lots of countries that don't give a fuck. Philippines, there's transgenders. Thailand, there's transgenders. Indonesia, there's transgenders, and they're not ostracized in their own community.
No, not at all.
No, but they go too
No.
far. They normalize something that's weird.
Yeah.
It's not normal.
But what I'm saying is they're not ostracized. They're not looked at as weird in these countries.
All right, so if you see a pedophile, then, you know, let's normalize it so they won't be seen as weird. You know, that's basically what you're kind of saying.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying. I'm not. No, I'm not. Pedophile is something completely different. You can't land pedophiles with a transgender. You can't do that. That's totally different.
It's
totally different. Totally different.
No examples, so stop speaking over me.
Totally different.
You're not listening, as per usual.
I watched a few documentaries on the transgender a couple months ago, and I watched different countries, how they treat them. And they do ostracize them in their communities. In the countries I saw, which were like Pakistan, the Middle Eastern countries, and somewhere in Asia. And people do look at them weird, and they make fun of them.
Well, the Middle East is different, but in Thailand, this guy started up an airline, and let me finish. In Thailand, this guy started up an airline company, a small one, and on the stewardess, the hostesses on the plane, they were all transgender.
Ugh.
Well, that explains a lot then.
That's what I'm saying.
It seems to me like the transgenders were the one ostracizing the people, and so they kind of want to stick together in their own little. But I mean, even in Asia or whatever, they may not say things out loud because maybe they're just not as rude of people. But I'm sure they do think they're strange and weird and whatever else.
Well, I'll tell you something. I was living in Thailand, and I was living in a house with somebody, and the next door neighbor, she was a transgender, and nobody give a fuck. We used to go to parties.
What we could do when
we went to parties, and when we used to go to dinner, I used to go to the next door, and we used to have dinner.
Everyone in the, Thailand, Peter.
But you've never been there. But you've never been there, so you know.
We can ask Crystal when she gets back how that she felt toward. How did her community feel towards transgendered and stuff? We can ask her. But I think maybe you were in a circle of people that maybe didn't look at them as weird. But I would say that. That's not the whole country. Yeah,
well, what I'm saying is, before all you guys want to talk about this, go to some of these countries, hang out, and get involved before you're talking about this.
I've been there.
I don't want to
hear that. Because I haven't been there doesn't mean that you can't speak for the whole country, Peter. How many people are in Thailand? And you're trying to say the whole country does not look... I mean, I don't know. I find that hard to believe. I'll ask Crystal when she... What do you guys think? Do you think that...
Well, I thought Crystal was from the Philippines.
Yeah, she is. Do you guys think that being transgender is normal and not looked upon as weird in some places?
It's blatantly
abnormal.
Exactly.
Well, the woman that she had she had a child, and he became transgender, and she's got 2 other children, and the whole family, they have no problem with that. And as I say, this woman, this boy that goes out to party,
he became transgender.
Yeah. And you know,
Well,
she's actually really liked in the village.
maybe
The village that
it's saying that maybe transgender people shouldn't have children. They may
well,
force
we're
their
going
belief
on to we're going on to a different subject now about having children. How can a transgender have children in the
I don't
first
know.
place?
You're the one that said it.
They could keep their
No,
old.
no.
They could keep their old genitalia.
I didn't say they can have children, because if a man is going to be transgender, he takes the drugs, he gets the boobs, he gets the ass, and he keeps his penis, right?
Yeah, and then he's a woman with a Then he looks like a woman, but he's still a man with a penis.
That's right.
Yeah, but
That's
I think
exactly
that,
right.
I think the genitalia
Exactly right.
shrivels up really small and deformed looking when they take the hormones, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Well, that one
No,
show that's on TV,
No, it
what
doesn't.
I Am
No, it doesn't.
Jazz, that girl
No, it
Jazz.
doesn't.
Well, Peter, will you listen? There's a show. It's called I Am Jazz. And on that show, that boy that turned into a girl, she plainly says that her genitalia has shriveled up and deformed looking now. And it's just like two little peanuts in a nutsack. It's just, it shrivels it up. I don't know if they could even still, make babies. But anyway, back to the other topic. I just have a hard time thinking that nobody in that country looks at those people as different or weird or whatever. I mean, I can say, I can agree that your friend may not have looked at it strange or different or weird, but not the whole country. Can't say nobody looked at it as weird, because that's just too hard to believe.
Well, if you go to Thailand, you can go out of Bangkok, out of all these places. You can go to a place called Nong Khai. Nong Khai is on the Mekong River, and opposite Nong Khai is the river, and it goes to Laos. And my friend, when we went to Nong Khai, because they have a very big market. So we just went up for the day, walked around, had some dinner, had some lunch, and and she met her friend, which is another transgender, and this is a small place, Nong Khai. So it can be in the smallest places all over Thailand. So what I'm saying is that there's transgenders all over Thailand, in the province, not just in Bangkok, not in Pattaya, not in Phuket, all the sex places, Bangkok, Pattaya, Phuket, these are the sex places in Thailand. You can go out into Udon Thani, you can go up to Chiang Rai, Chiang Mai, you can go to all these places, and there's trannies everywhere.
Lovely.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So what's the next topic? Let's get on to something a little bit more
normal.
Yeah.
You choose. You can choose.
Oh gosh, I haven't watched any YouTubes. Haven't seen any Fox. Haven't seen any CNN. So I'm not too sure what the big topic is going on. There's nothing going on in Australia, that's for sure.
I don't know.
But what I did hear the other day, that a lot of people are not going to pay their fucking TV licenses in the UK anymore. They're done with that shit.
I wouldn't.
It's
I've told my parents there's no point in wasting money for it.
Yeah. Look, just have your television, watch your television. Someone comes knocking on the door, tell them to fuck off.
Not even that, they just don't even need to watch half the rubbish on there anyway.
I know, but I've been watching some YouTubes lately about this, and these people come knocking on the door, and the people get out their cell phones, they video record this, and they just say, Yeah, I've got a television, but I don't watch it anymore. Simple as that. Go away. You know. You know, I've got a television, and I've got all these DVD tapes, and I watch television with my DVD. So fuck off. You know. You guys have been conned for so many years with all these threats of £1,000 fine. Oh my God, I better pay my TV license. Oh my God. You know how much the BBC raised from the people in the UK? $3 billion. $3 billion. Just off the fucking TV licenses. In Australia, we have the equivalent to the BBC. It's called the ABC. And we don't pay anything. That the government pays the ABC with a budget. You know?
Mm-hmm.
They've just put this, you're the only country in the world that has a fucking TV license because they want you, the citizens, to pay to operate the BBC. And the BBC actually go against their own charter because their charter says that we are going to not be biased on any issue. But when you look at the BBC, they are very biased. So they're actually going against their own charter.
I agree. They're very biased. They're very liberal.
Yeah. So that's against their own charter. So, you know, that I don't know if they can be punished or something, but when you look at the BBC charter and they don't adhere to that, you know, so there's something wrong there.
Hey, Ronan, are you there?
Hey, buddy.
Hold on a minute. Ronan, are you
Yeah.
there?
You know what I'm going to say, don't you? Yeah.
Ronan, do you know who shared the link with Bulldog last night? Or you got any ideas?
Someone said it was JT, but I'm not sure. Someone said that. Because
I got kind of into it with JT, and I removed him. And within a couple of minutes, Bulldog was joining. So,
say that again, Denise.
In the Hangout, I kind of got into it with JT, and I removed him.
Right.
And then, like within a couple of minutes, Bulldog joined. So I think it was him.
And then Bulldog, Buddy, and then after about 15 minutes, I was on the panel. He came in, he cloned my account, and so I got kicked out of the room because nobody knew which one was me. So he cloned my account and came in under me.
Yeah, he's had you cloned for a couple of days, Peter.
I know.
Crystal invite like 2 or 3 days ago.
All right. Well, I'm just now getting up and getting going. I got to go to the courthouse this morning, but I had a long talk with him, Denise. So,
but he's gonna keep doing this, buddy. He's gonna keep doing this.
That's where you're wrong, Peter.
You had a long talk with Bulldog.
Just like Ronan not talking to me right now when I'm trying to get to a problem, and he wants to pull his little sour ass shit. He ain't coming on the fucking panel either when I run a stream because I had a talk with everybody about fucking Bulldog. And so, fuck it. All these people think they're going to be at it and hang out in the hangout. They're not going to do that when I run a stream.
So, you had a talk with JT or Bulldog?
I had a talk with the entire panel and everybody on the stream the other night about Bulldog. That if they shared the link with him and he got in for any reason whatsoever, as soon as I find out who it is, that's it. They're out.
It's just, I mean, it's not like.
And then you got Ronan sitting there.
But hey, buddy, how do you find out who did it?
Then you got Ronan sitting there, damn, playing with himself instead of answering somebody like some socialist queer faggot.
But how do you find out who actually did it?
I don't give a fuck now because now it doesn't even matter, Peter. My objective now is to make sure it doesn't happen again. Therefore, you know.
But what I'm saying is, how do you find out who shared the link? Because this could keep going on and on and on.
Peter, I wouldn't tell you if I knew.
I know. I didn't ask you who, but I'm just saying, how you have a way of finding out, correct?
Right, and I wouldn't tell you if I knew.
No, that's right. I don't want you to tell me. I don't want you to tell me.
It takes like 30 seconds to start a new stream. That's not the point, you know. It's just the fact that people do it trying to be fucking assholes, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
bothers me.
You know what? I tell you what, buddy. He found out my home phone number, and last night he was ringing me about 40 times.
I had somebody call my phone from a New Mexico number.
Yeah, but that's probably Vlad or somebody, because they do this. I've been on a stream, and I've listened to Vlad. And when you go in Google Plus, you can have a phone number and you can ring up anywhere. I had a phone call last night from London, from Saskatchewan, you know, from everywhere, and it was Bulldog. It was Bulldog.
What, did he say hi to you?
No. What I did was I answered and I listened to him.
Just give them your phone number so they can call you.
No, but what I did was I answered the phone and I just put the phone down, and he was talking for 20 minutes, so that's okay.
I just heard about it, but you know, I had a long talk with everybody on the damn stream, and I said, "Hey guys, you know, goddamn, if I find out." But anyway, I know what to do about it. I just heard about it.
He's got my mobile phone. He's got my land phone. I tried to block it.
Talk to him. I want to talk to him myself.
No, I don't want to talk to him. Fuck it.
I do.
All he wants to talk about is the fucking moon landing. Oh my God.
Got a Facebook
moon landing,
account, Peter?
Yeah, I have a Facebook account. Yeah.
Well, they're doxing you, man.
Really?
Well, how'd they get your number?
I don't know. I don't know, but
it's the old doxing trick is all it is. I really don't give a fuck about that. But anyway.
Yeah, but you're not on the receiving end.
I bet he won't get in again. How much you want to bet on that?
Hey, remember you had a bet with somebody? Was it Vlad or somebody you had a bet that they couldn't get in? Did you actually win that bet?
Yeah, I won it.
Mm.
He didn't get in. I know how to not get him in there.
Yeah. I just wondered.
You can't. You know, you can't just randomly add people and run a stream. You know, with these fucking fruitcakes around. I'll just say it right now. I mean, I don't trust Bryn. And all these newbies that are hanging out in the hangout, you know, and all that stuff. No more.
Mm.
You're not coming to the motherfucking pound. You're gonna come into YouTube and ask to be joined in the fucking hangout. And as far as Ronan not answering me, you know, and being a decent fucking person when somebody's trying to get to a fucking problem, fuck him too. He can stay in YouTube too.
You're a coward.
Yeah, and you're a pussy.
You're a coward. You won't answer my questions.
Hey.
You're a coward.
You ain't got no fucking question.
You can lie to anybody you want, but I don't take up with that nonsense.
Right. And you're just a fucking closet queer and you suck dick.
And bully everyone to be your friend.
Suck fucking dick, you goddamn pussy socialist
but
queer.
You won't answer questions.
Yeah, you won't answer a question that you fucking suck dick on the side.
Valor.
And that's why you fucking son won't talk to you.
You're a liar.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game.
Queer faggot socialist. That's all the fuck you are, pussy boy.
Your composure.
And you ain't a pussy. You ain't a pussy, are you?
For me to
you just sit there and run your goddamn toothless fucking gummy ass fucking mouth, but you won't never do a goddamn thing but run your fucking coward ass fucking mouth.
You
just run your fucking coward mouth.
Very weak.
There you go,
Well-
shit, motherfucker.
Well, what I can say, I know Ronan will never do a
You ain't
stream
coming
because
back in my fucking stream either, motherfucker. Take care, you pussy fucking coward ass fuck nut.
well, he can't even run a stream, so
Fuck
you know.
his goddamn toothless fucking gummy ass. Oh well. He won't get in again, goddamn. That's the bottom line on that shit. See y'all later. man.
He was actually a little bit abrasive to Denise tonight too, you know. So you know.
Yeah, I'm tired of these old fuckers. You try to run a stream, you try to ask a question. Now he's still back on his goddamn fucking queer dick sucking closet queer shit.
Well, he can't even run his own stream because he doesn't even know how to run a stream because you know what I'm saying?
His fucking friends are mad at him because he hadn't learned to swallow, yet. That's all. All right, man. I'll see y'all later.
Okay, see you, buddy. Oh well. Everybody's gone. Oh, I guess it's better that I better go too because nobody's here. Are you there, Denise? Hello? Hello? Are you there, Denise? No.
Yeah, Peter, I'm here. I was getting ready for work. I gotta go.
Well, okay.
When I get back from class today, I'll start us up a new stream if Crystal hasn't made it back yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, have a good day.
What's the name of that movie you mentioned a few minutes ago? Silkworm?
Silkwood.
Wood. Okay, I didn't know if you said wood or worm.
Silkwood with Meryl Streep, Cher, and Kurt Russell.
I'll have to, let me write that back down. Silkwood.
Mm.
But I'm going to go ahead and turn the live feature off of this Hangout. But you guys can use it for, chatting.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll probably log off because everybody's gone to sleep everywhere. So,
Well, I'll see you in a few hours.
Okay, mate. Bye.
Go ahead and turn. Bye.
Ciao.